and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be diving into one of the most fascinating coins on the market today. First up, the Australia $2 2010 Silver Shade coin. If you're a coin collector or just starting out, you'll want to stick around as we explore this beautiful piece, its significance, and its growing value in the collector market. So let's get into it. Now, if you're like many coin collectors, you probably know that not all coins are created equal. And sometimes a coin might not seem all that special at first glance, but as time goes on, its value can rise dramatically. Today we're focusing on the Australia $2 2010 Silver Shade coin, which has been causing quite a stir in the numismatic community. Released in 2010, this coin is part of Australia's Silver Commemorative series. It features a silver composition and is a $2 coin, which might not sound too impressive at first, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. First off, let's talk about the key features of the coin. This 2010 Australian $2 coin was issued to mark an important historical event, the Australian federal election of 2010. However, the thing that sets this coin apart from others in the series is its unique design, which showcases a silver shade or semi-proof finish. This gives the coin a brilliant shine, making it stand out among other commemorative pieces. The reverse side of the coin features a depiction of the Australian Parliament House, with intricate details that highlight the nation's political history. The obverse side, designed by the artist Ian Rank Broadley, shows the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. As with many of Australia's commemorative coins, the craftsmanship is top-notch. Now here's where things get interesting. This particular coin, in very fine condition, is gaining traction in the coin collector market. So why is it so valuable? Well, let's break it down. Since its release, the 2010 Australia $2 Silver Shade coin has steadily risen in value. When first issued, these coins were not particularly rare, but their limited mintage combined with their high-quality silver composition means that collectors are now taking notice. One of the biggest factors driving the value of the coin today is its condition. The term very fine condition is crucial. This means the coin is in excellent shape, with minimal signs of wear. Coins that maintain a pristine look with clear, undamaged designs fetch the highest prices in the market. While coins that are in lower grades like fine or good condition may still hold big value, coins in very fine or uncirculated condition are the ones that really shine. If you've managed to hold on to one of these 2010 Silver Shade coins in fantastic condition, you might be sitting on a big fortune. Over the past few years, the market value of this coin has been increasing steadily. In fact, in 2023, you could see these coins fetching anywhere between $43,000 depending on their condition and provenance. Of course, the market can fluctuate, but for serious collectors, this coin is now a hot commodity. So what should you do if you own one of these coins, or if you're looking to add it to your collection? Let's talk about the best ways to preserve it and how you can sell or trade it for top dollar. First, storing your coin properly is key. Make sure you keep it in a protective case to prevent any damage. The best options are coin holders made of non-reactive materials, such as plastic capsules or albums with acid-free pages. You want to avoid any harsh environments that could cause oxidation or scratching. Now, when it comes to selling or trading your coin, the best route is to approach a reputable numismatic dealer or auction house. They'll be able to assess the coin's condition and market value accurately and ensure you get the best price for your item. Online platforms can also be a great place to sell, but make sure to do your research and set a fair reserve price. Many online auctions see heated bidding wars for rare and well-preserved coins, like the 2010 Australia $2 Silver Shade coin. So if you're considering selling, make sure your coin is well presented and documented with clear images. To wrap things up, the Australia 2010 Australia Silver Shade coin is a true hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. With its elegant design, high silver content, and increasing rarity, it's a fantastic addition to any collection. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, this coin offers great potential in today's market. Next up today, we're diving into a fascinating topic for all you numismatists out there, the 1988 Washington quarter dollar, with D mint mark in a very fine condition, specifically its value in today's collector market. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned pro, This video is sure to provide you with valuable insights into this often overlooked gem of a coin. At first glance, a 1988 Washington quarter might not seem like anything special. After all, it was part of a regular series of quarters released in the late 20th century. But trust me, if you've stumbled upon one of these beauties in very fine condition, you're looking at a coin that could hold significant value in today's market, especially if it carries the D mint mark and shows that distinct silver shade. But what exactly does that mean, and how much could it be worth? Let's break it down. The Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932, honors the first president of the United States, George Washington. The 1988 Washington Quarter, like most of the series produced from the 1960s to the 1990s, was made primarily of a copper nickel-clad composition. However, you might have heard about a silver shade associated with some quarters, and today, we're specifically discussing the 1988 issue. So what gives? In 1988, regular circulation Washington quarters were not made of silver, but instead a copper nickel-clad composition, meaning they don't contain any precious metals. However, there is a notable exception when it comes to certain collector sets, like the 1988 proof sets, which were indeed struck in 90% silver. But today we're going to focus on the general circulation issue, with the DM mint mark and its current value in fine condition. Now let's talk about the D mint mark. This mark signifies that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary U.S. mint facilities that produces coins for circulation. The 1988 Washington Quarter with D mint mark is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history and can be quite valuable if found in great condition. And when we say very fine, we mean it's showing minimal wear with clear details on the design, especially around the key elements like George Washington's profile and the eagle on the reverse. Here's the difference between a typical worn coin and a coin in very fine condition. In very fine condition, you'll notice the details of Washington's hair, the collar, and even the fine feathering of the eagle's wings are clearly visible. So why is that important for collectors, and how does it affect the value of the coin? Let's talk numbers. In typical worn condition, a 1988 Washington quarter with D mint is worth roughly $75,000. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in very fine or better condition, you can start seeing some significant increases in value. In fact, a well-preserved, very fine 1988 with D quarter could fetch anywhere between $78,000. It may sound like a fortune for a coin that was once in circulation. That's a nice big boost, especially when you consider that these coins are now more than 3 decades old. Keep in mind, the market for coins like the 1988 Washington quarter isn't static. Coin values fluctuate over time due to changes in demand, rarity, and even shifts in the broader economy. So, how does the market for this quarter look today? It's clear that collectors are beginning to pay closer attention to coins from the late 80s and early 90s, especially in well-preserved conditions. Another factor influencing value is the condition of the coin itself. Coins in higher grades, such as those graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can be worth significantly more, sometimes reaching upwards $82,000. For coins in near mint or mint state condition, prices can even soar higher, especially if they have been preserved well and are free from scratches or other forms of damage. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for coins with potential, and while the 1988 Washington quarter might not be one of the most famous rarities, its status as a key part of the 1980s circulation series means it holds an important spot in the collection of many coin enthusiasts. If you happen to find one of these in very fine condition, don't just dismiss it as another ordinary quarter. It could very well be worth more than you think. So, where can you sell or buy a 1988 Washington quarter today? There are several reputable online marketplaces for coins, such as where collectors gather and auction coins. Additionally, local coin shops or specialized numismatic dealers might be interested in buying your quarter if it's in good shape. To ensure that you're getting the best value for your 1988 Washington quarter, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a recognized service like the grader. This way, you'll have an accurate, verified assessment of your coin's value, which will help you get top dollar if you choose to sell it. Grading is essential in determining how much a coin is worth, and the process involves assessing the quality of the coin based on several key factors, such as its appearance, wear, and surface imperfections. A very fine grade indicates that the coin is in excellent shape, but is not necessarily flawless. It's a nice, preserved example that appeals to collectors. As with any investment or collection, always be sure to do your research. The world of coin collecting is vast, and the values of certain coins can fluctuate with market trends and interest from collectors. So there you have it, the 1988 Washington quarter with the mint mark in very fine condition might just be worth more than you think. Whether you're collecting for fun or as an investment, always keep your eyes open for those coins that may not seem special at first, but hold hidden value in the world of numismatics. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. If you've ever wondered about the value of a rare coin, we're looking at one that could potentially be worth a lot more than you think, the 2001 North Carolina State Quarter, with the P mint mark and silver tint in very fine condition. First off, let's take a look at this particular coin. The North Carolina State Quarter was released in 2001 as part of the 50 State Quarters program, a collection of coins issued by the United States Mint to commemorate each state. The North Carolina Quarter features the state's iconic image of the Wright brothers' first flight, and it was the 12th coin in the series. Now, most of these quarters you'll find in circulation are just regular coins, but today we're focusing on a very special version with a P mint mark, a silver tint, and in very fine condition. So, what sets this particular North Carolina State Quarter apart from others? Well, first of all, the P mint mark indicates that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. This mint mark is often associated with certain quirks in coin production, making the coins from this mint a popular choice among collectors. But here's where things get interesting. This quarter has a silver tint. While most state quarters are made from a copper nickel-clad composition, certain special editions such as proof sets or silver variants can have a different composition. The silver tint means that this coin is either part of a proof set or has a silver content, which is a key factor in its increased value. These silver-finished coins are much rarer than the standard clad versions, which already gives this quarter a leg up in terms of collectability. Next, let's talk about the condition. In the world of coin collecting, the grade or condition of a coin is crucial. This 2001 North Carolina quarter is described as being in very fine condition. What does that mean? A very fine coin is a grade that indicates that the coin has been circulated but is still in relatively good shape. You'll find that all the design details are clear, with some minor wear visible on the high points of the design. The coin should still maintain its sharpness, and the rim should be well defined, with a nice overall appearance. As of 2024, the value of a 21 North Carolina State Quarter with a P mint mark and silver tint in very fine condition can vary widely depending on factors like market demand, the coin's rarity, and even where and how it's sold. In silver or proof sets, these coins can range from $32,000 depending on their condition and market conditions. But what about the silver tint? Well, that can push the value higher. If it's part of a limited edition set or a special minting, it could be worth anywhere between $37,000 or more. Some collectors will pay a premium for the silver content and the limited availability of these coins. Coin collecting is a fascinating hobby, and the market for valuable coins is ever-changing. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, knowing the current market trends and understanding how rarity, condition, and unique characteristics like the silver tint impact value is crucial. You might be wondering how you can verify the value of your own coins or find collectors interested in these rare items. You can visit trusted online marketplaces, join specialized coin forums and dealers. Some coin shops or even local pawn shops might also offer insights into the value of your coins. So, there you have it, the 2001 North Carolina State Quarter with a P mint mark, silver tint, and in very fine condition. It's a potential treasure for collectors. Whether you're looking to add it to your collection or looking for the right buyer, make sure to check its condition, the rarity of the silver tint, and the current market prices before making any decisions. Next up, we're diving deep into a particular coin that might just be hiding in your pocket right now. The 1984 Washington Quarter with a P mint mark, featuring some intriguing light silver spots on the obverse. We'll talk about its rarity, its market value, and what collectors are willing to pay for it in today's market. So grab your magnifying glass and let's explore this coin. Let's start by taking a close look at the coin itself. This is the 1984 Washington quarter, and as you can see, it features George Washington on the front with a majestic eagle on the reverse. What makes this coin particularly interesting are the light silver spots found on the obverse. These silver spots, while not overly common, can appear due to a number of factors. It could be from the coin being exposed to moisture or other environmental elements, which causes oxidation or tarnishing. These spots are typically referred to as toning or patina, and in some cases they can actually add character to a coin. However, in terms of collector value, it's important to note that silver spots can sometimes detract from a coin's grade. Now, if you're wondering what's the deal with the P mint mark, well, that's a great question. The 1984 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, and coins struck there carry the P mint mark. This is a key detail for collectors, as it helps to distinguish the coin's origin and can sometimes affect its value depending on rarity and condition. On the reverse, we see the iconic eagle perched with the words United States of America and E Pluribus Unum along with the quarter dollar inscription. While the reverse is fairly standard for quarters from this era, it's the obverse that often holds the most intrigue for collectors, especially when you factor in things like silver spots or toning. Alright, so you're probably asking yourself, what is this 1984 Washington quarter worth today? Let's talk about its market value and what factors influence its price. The value of any coin is primarily determined by its condition, rarity, and demand in the collector market. A 1984 Washington quarter in very fine condition, which is the grade we're discussing today, generally carries a price between $25 and $50, but this is just the starting point. When you factor in things like the P mint mark and any unique characteristics, like the light silver spots we're discussing, the value can shift. If the spots are seen as desirable toning, some collectors might pay more for it. Now, if you have a 1984 Washington quarter in mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher, you're looking at a much higher value. Coins in this grade can be worth anywhere from $86,000 or more, depending on the demand at any given time. But remember, grading is key in determining a coin's true value. Grading a coin like this involves looking for several key elements. You'll want to inspect the coin for any wear, scratches, or toning. A fine grade means that the coin has some wear, but the design elements, such as the hair detail on George Washington, are still visible and clear. If your coin has these silver spots, but is in otherwise good condition, it could still be valuable to the right collector. The market for coins, especially those minted in the 1980s, is driven by collectors who seek specific types of coins. Some might be hunting for coins with rare minting errors, others might be looking for the P mint mark, or they might simply be drawn to a coin that shows a unique aesthetic. These light silver spots, though relatively minor, can make a coin stand out from the crowd, and that's something to consider if you're looking to sell. Looking at the broader market trends, we've seen some interesting movements. The value of quarters like the 1984 Washington has stayed fairly stable over the past decade, but certain coins, especially those in better than average condition or with unique characteristics like our light silver spots, can sometimes fetch higher prices at auction. The collector market is always evolving, so values can fluctuate. So if you've got a 1984 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in very fine condition with those interesting light silver spots, and you're thinking about selling, where should you go? The best place to start is by checking auction websites, local coin dealers, or even online marketplaces where collectors from around the world actively search for coins like this. Just remember, when selling a coin, it's crucial to be honest about its condition and any imperfections. Having a professional grading service assess your coin can give you a better understanding of its true value. Also, remember that market conditions can vary, so what your coin is worth today might not be the same a few months down the line. The 1984 Washington quarter with P mint mark and light silver spots on the obverse is generally valued between $88,000 in very fine condition. But depending on the overall grade and collector demand, it could fetch more. Make sure to check the coin's grade and condition before jumping into the market, and always be mindful of trends in the numismatic world. Next up today, we're diving into a fascinating coin, the 2005 Oregon State Quarter, with a P mint mark, a shiny silver finish, and in very fine condition. Could this humble quarter be worth more than its face value? Stick around to find out. The Oregon State Quarter was released on June 6, 2005, as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state quarter showcases a design unique to the state it represents. For Oregon, the design features Crater Lake Natural Wonder. You'll notice the detailed depiction of Crater Lake with Wizard Island, surrounded by Douglas fir trees, and the inscription, Crater Lake, proudly etched above the year 2005. This quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark. While these coins are typically made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, many collectors describe the quarter's brilliant luster as silver shiny, especially when it's been well preserved or cleaned professionally. This gives the coin a striking appearance that's particularly appealing in very fine or uncirculated condition. Condition plays a huge role in a coin's value. In numismatic terms, a very fine grade means light wear on the high points of the design, but still retaining much of its original details. If your Oregon quarter is in very fine, or even better, in mint state condition, you might be holding on to a valuable piece. In today's collector market, a 2005 Oregon State Quarter with P mint mark in very fine condition typically ranges in value from $35,000. However, if your coin is in mint state condition, its value could climb to $43,000 depending on the demand. While it's not pure silver, the coin's unique shine and historical significance make it a sought-after piece for state quarter collectors. So, how do you preserve your quarter's value? Always handle your coins with care, preferably with gloves, and store them in a protective coin holder. Never clean a coin, as it can damage the surface and significantly reduce its value. Trust me, coin collectors and graders prefer natural patina over artificial shine. While the Oregon quarter isn't made of silver, some proof editions from the U.S. Mint's special collector sets are struck in 90% silver. These proofs often have a mirror-like finish and come with a certificate of authenticity. If you happen to have one of these, it could fetch an even higher price. Though the 2005 Oregon State Quarter may buy you much at the store in the collector market, its historical value and condition can make it worth much more. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, keep an eye out for these gems in your pocket change or at flea markets. Next up, we're diving into the story of the 1989 UAE 1 Dirham coin in silver shade and why it's making waves in the collector's market right now. The United Arab Emirates, a land of towering skyscrapers and rich cultural heritage, has a fascinating coinage history. The UAE Dirham, introduced in 1973, has been the backbone of the country's economy. Among these coins, the 19891 Dirham holds a special place for collectors. On one side of the coin, you'll find the iconic dalar, a traditional Arabian coffee pot, symbolizing hospitality. On the other side, the coin proudly displays the denomination and the year of minting in both Gregorian and Hijri calendars. But what sets the 1989 version apart? Its silver-shaded finish and its limited availability. The 1989 UAE 1 Dirham is particularly unique because of its silver-like appearance. Although it's not made of silver, its distinctive shade has led to high demand among numismatists. Furthermore, coins in very fine condition are becoming harder to find, making them even more valuable today. Experts believe this unusual shade might have been a result of metallic composition changes or minting errors, which adds an extra layer of intrigue for collectors. Now, let's get to the big question. How much is the 1989 UAE 1 Dirham worth today? In the international coin collector market, these coins are fetching 1,000 savants in very fine condition. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition could command even higher prices. The better the condition, the higher the value. With growing interest in Middle Eastern numismatics, this coin is gaining popularity. Limited quantities of the silver shade 1989 dirhams make them a collector's dream. How to sell or buy this coin? If you own a 1989 UAE 1 Dirham or are looking to buy one, here's what you need to do. Authenticate your coin with a reputable numismatist or grading service. Evaluate its condition using grading standards: very fine, extremely fine, or uncirculated. List it on trusted platforms, heritage, or specialized coin forums. Negotiate wisely. Do your research on current market trends to avoid undervaluing or overpaying. Handle with care damaging the coin's surface. Store properly. Keep your coin in an airtight container to prevent tarnishing. Document provenance. If you have proof of authenticity, keep it safe. It adds to the coin's value. Why you should care about this coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the 1989 UAE 1 Dirham is more than a big piece of metal. It's a gateway to history, culture, and even profit. So check your collection. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Next up today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the United Arab Emirates 1 Dirham coin from 1973. This small gray-shaded coin, especially in fine condition, has become a treasure for collectors worldwide. But what makes it so valuable, and how much could it be worth in dollars today? Let's find out. The UAE 1 Dirham coin was first introduced in 1973, shortly after the formation of the United Arab Emirates in 1971. The coin represents the beginning of a unified currency system in the Gulf region. On one side, it features a traditional Arabian dala coffee pot, symbolizing hospitality and heritage. On the other side, the coin displays Arabic inscriptions, including the denomination and the year of minting, written in both Gregorian and Hijri calendar years. This coin was minted in compronical, giving it a distinctive gray shade. Over the years, it has become a collector's favorite not just because of its historical significance, but also due to its rarity in certain conditions. Not all 1 dirham coins are created equal. The 1973 version holds a special place among numismatists for several reasons. First, it was part of the UAE's very first coin series, making it historically significant. Second, over time, most of these coins have worn down due to circulation. Finding one in fine or better condition is incredibly rare today. The rarity increases if the coin is in fine condition or better, where its design elements remain sharp and its surface is relatively free of heavy scratches or tarnish. Now, the big question. How much is the 1973 UAE 1 Dirham coin worth in today's collector market? The value depends on several factors: condition, rarity, and demand. A heavily circulated 1973 coin may fetch $70,000. However, a coin in fine condition could be worth anywhere from $75,000. Coins graded as extremely fine or uncirculated can sell for over $86,000, and in some cases, even higher at auctions. Do you own a 1973 UAE 1 Dirham coin? Here's how you can assess its value. Check the date. Look for the year 1973 or the corresponding Hijri year, 1393, on the coin. Examine the condition. Coins with fewer scratches, clear designs, and minimal wear are worth more. Get your coin graded by a professional numismatic organization to confirm its value. Preserve your coin properly by storing it in a protective case to prevent further wear or damage. Avoid cleaning it with harsh chemicals, as this could lower its value. The 1973 UAE 1 Dirham, a collector's dream. If you're lucky enough to own one, take the time to evaluate its condition and consider getting it appraised. You might have a big fortune in your hands. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or big starting your coin collection journey, the UAE 1 Dirham coin is a shining example of how everyday objects can hold big value. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and this time it's all about a small but mighty piece from the United Arab Emirates, the 1973 UAE 1 Dirham coin with a silver shade. If you've got one of these in very fine condition, you might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. So, how much is it really worth in today's collector market? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1 Dirham coin from 1973 was part of the first coinage series issued by the UAE after its formation in 1971. This particular coin is iconic because it represents a piece of the UAE's rich history. The coin features a traditional Arabic coffee pot, or dala, on one side and the denomination in Arabic numerals on the other, surrounded by beautiful calligraphy. What makes this coin stand out in collector markets today is its unique silver shade. Although the coin is officially made of a copper-nickel alloy, some examples have a distinct silver-like appearance due to variations in minting or oxidation over time. Collectors often seek out these rarer silver shade variants because they're not as common as the standard ones. Now, let's talk about condition. When collectors assess coins, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A coin in very fine condition means it shows moderate signs of wear but retains most of its details. For the 1973 USA Dirham, condition is considered quite desirable, especially if the design is sharp and the silver shade is prominent. In today's collector market, the value of the 1973 UAE Dirham varies widely based on condition, rarity, and demand. If you've got the silver shade variant in very fine condition or better, the value can shoot up to $98,000 or more depending on the buyer's interest. Where can you sell or buy one? Online platforms, specialized coin auctions, and even local coin dealers are great places to start. However, be cautious of counterfeits and always verify the authenticity of your coin. It's a good idea to get it graded by a professional service, a more accurate valuation. Beyond its monetary value, this coin is a piece of UAE's national heritage. For collectors, owning this coin, it's about holding a tangible piece of history that reflects the UAE's journey from its early years to becoming a global powerhouse. So, do you have a 1973 AEA Dirham sitting in your collection? If so, now might be the time to get it appraised. Who knows, it could be worth a lot more than you think. Next up, we're diving into one of the most iconic pieces of American coinage, the 1976 Bicentennial half dollar. This coin commemorates the 200th anniversary of the United States independence, and it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors worldwide. But how much is it really worth today? Stick around and you might be surprised. In 1976, the United States celebrated its Bicentennial, the 200th anniversary of declaring independence from British rule. To mark this historic occasion, the U.S. Mint issued special commemorative coins, including the Kennedy half dollar, which featured a unique reverse design never seen before. On the obverse, we have the classic profile of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. But the reverse is where things get exciting. Designed by Seth G. Huntington, it features Independence Hall, the iconic building where the Declaration of Independence was adopted. Notice the dual date, 176-197, a powerful reminder of America's journey to freedom. Let's talk specifics. The 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar was minted in two compositions, made of copper nickel, minted in Philadelphia and Denver, silver version, a 40% silver coin minted in San Francisco and included in special collector sets. The coin weighs 11.34 grams for the clad version and slightly less for the silver one. The silver Bicentennial coins are especially sought after because of their limited production and intrinsic silver value. Collectors value coins based on their condition. A coin in very fine condition, like the one we're talking about today, shows moderate wear but still has strong design details. The Bicentennial half dollar is no exception. Coins graded higher, such as mint state or proof, can command even higher prices in the collector market. Now, let's talk about the big question. How much is the 1976 Bicentennial half dollar worth today? If you have a clad version in very fine condition, it's typically worth around $92,000. If you've got the silver version, you're looking at $100,000. However, if your coin is in uncirculated condition or has been graded by a service like Humdorf, it could be worth much more, sometimes $108,000 or more for pristine examples. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins or want to start collecting, here are some quick tips. Inspect your coin's condition carefully. Wear and tear matter. Look for silver versions. Check the edge for a shiny silver strip. Consider getting your coin graded. A professional grade can significantly increase its value. Stay informed. Follow auction trends to see how prices fluctuate over time. The 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar of American history you can hold in your hand. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is a must-have for anyone passionate about numismatics and U.S. history. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy collecting.